today we are at Islands of Adventure. This is my favorite park here because it's based around books. The other one, Universal, is based around movies. This one's all about the books. The first thing to know is that there's limited capacity, so busy days, you're gonna have to wait in a very long line, get here very early. The second thing is that you have to have a mask for entry. Go to their website for things like, what kind of a face mask can I wear? What can I bring and what can I not bring into the park? We are gonna take you all the way back to the beginning, show you how to park, where to go, how to get in here, and then we'll see you right back here. All right. Member direction and go exactly where they tell you to. They have different parking spaces, different days. Like right now, Volcano Bay to the right is going to be your handicap parking, but that's not always the case. They have two very large garages, and now we're going to make a U-turn and go into the garage we're parking in today. Basically, you're just gonna follow the cones until you find another team member, because universal parking isn't the most coordinated thing, but it's pretty self-explanatory. Follow the car in front of you, follow the cones until you find a team member. Alright, right now they're parking every other row, and then you fill in the empty spaces as the day goes on. All the parking garages have a character and rows, and will direct you where to go. We are very high up, so we're gonna go down.
We're going down.
Going down for real. So we've got to go around, back behind us, and then we'll make it over there to temp check. There's no filming in temp check or security, so we'll see you on the other side.
We gotta go back that way.
Yeah, I gotta go back around this way. Alright, behind us is security, the moving walkways that take you into Citywalk, and now we're here. Once you get to Citywalk, you're just gonna head straight. Just keep on keeping on. Alright, once you hit Cowfish, and you're gonna see Hard Rock across the way, don't go that way. That way is to Universal Studios. Keep going straight towards Islands of Adventure. And we're back. We made it inside. We are going to take you around and just show you what's here, what's fun, what's cool, what's awesome, maybe some little secrets you didn't know. And
I'm so excited about this.
Yeah, me too. So the first thing you're going to see when you come inside is this sign that says the adventure begins. And honestly, this park is really easy to navigate around because you're just walking around a big lake. So let's get started. This over here is one big store. It's the Universal store, all the merch you could ever need. Fudge and candy. They got the Christmas shop over here. Lots of fun stuff. We're gonna head under the bridge and get to the fun. When you come in underneath this bridge, you're gonna have Starbucks, Confisco Grill, really cool place to eat. Cinnabon. This way to Marvel Island, there's the Hulk. You're gonna have this sign telling you wait times, show times. Go to U Rest area where you can go and take off your mask. And then this way is to Seuss Landing. Which way are we going today?
Let's go this way. I'm feeling this way.
All right, Mark. Yeah. So they're called islands because there's a river or something in between each land, so they're islands of adventure.
Yep.
First up, Marvel Island.
Marvel Island.
Oh yes. All right, officially in Marvel Island now. Over there is going to be the Hulk. There's Storm Force Acceleratron. All right, so over here's Hulk. and the Storm Force Acceleratron. The Storm Force is closed right now. It's going to be a seasonal thing, and it's February, so
yeah.
The Hulk is a ride where it has many inversions. You have to put everything in a locker, even your glasses. I got through the metal detector once with them on, and they flew off my face on the ride.
Yeah, it's I would compare this ride to the Rock and Roller Coasters, but just like you said, this one's got many inversions to it.
Yeah.
You got that fast takeoff, so you're like, when we're about to go, you don't get a countdown.
No, you go 0 to, what is it, 62?
I think it's something like that.
Yeah, it's super fast takeoff, straight up into the air, out of the tube. Really fun, not for the faint of heart. You need to put everything in a locker, so if you're bringing a big backpack, you can actually buy a big locker, or the smaller ones are free.
To rent a locker, please scan your park ticket at a locker station that has a green light. Remember to keep your ticket with you.
Alright, we got it
To
stuffed
rent
in
a
there.
locker, please scan your park ticket at a locker station that has a green light. Remember to keep your ticket with you at all times. You will need your park.
We always just use a smaller one, and then ride attendants will put this, they'll just hold it, and you can get it when you get off. So.
Yeah.
All right, let's head back this way towards the entrance to Marvel Islands. This restaurant right here is going to be Cafe 4. It is going to be mobile order. They have a QR code you can scan, and the mobile order is going to be on your Universal app. So get the app, download it, set it up, get your email address, get you an account, and you're going to need it for park ride times, the park hours, a map just around.
Virtual lines.
Virtual lines, yeah.
Oh yeah, and you can also mark your spot on the app too when you park as well.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
we have parking reminders, so it's really good to get.
Yeah.
Over here is going to be Dr. Doom. Spits you straight up into the air and drops you back down. This is Spider-Man. They're doing some refurb here on the front, some repainting. Spider-Man is a really cool 3D ride, but your ride vehicle moves too. If you get motion sickness, take some Dramamine.
Yeah.
But it's super fun. You help save New York.
I love it. This is one of like my best 3D rides here.
Yeah, that's one of his favorites.
Yeah.
You also have, it just says diner. It's called Diner. They have some burgers and stuff in there too. Here.
Yeah.
Watch out for these guys. They're trying to sell you vacations. Ah, he almost got you. I was worried. No,
I'm a no guy.
they're just trying to make a living, but definitely be careful.
They'll rope you in real
They'll
quick.
rope you in real fast. All right, we're gonna head out of Marvel Island and into Toon Island, so we'll see you over there. All right, we made it into Toon Island. There's Popeye and Olive Oil. And this place is just really fun. There's lots of picture opportunities, stand underneath the signs. It's like you're in a Sunday comic strip. Super fun, super fun. Are we gonna get a picture?
All right, thank you.
How cute, thank you. This land is one that has the water rides. It will get you soaked. If you're hot, come to Toon Island. You've got Bluto, Popeye and Bluto's Build-Your-Up Barge over here. Over there's another really awesome water ride, but these are gonna get you soaked. Like, just stepped out of a pool soaked. And the best burger place on property is Wimpy's. Oh my God, they're open.
I'm so excited.
They're open.
This is like a little treasure. I mean,
Oh man.
it's like one of those places that don't get talked about a lot.
No, Wimpy's is, I don't know what makes their burger so good, but they're delicious. I feel like they're always fresh.
Yep.
They're huge. They're a little expensive, but it's theme park food and it's really good. So, yeah. All right, so a Wellington cheeseburger is gonna set you back 16 bucks. You can get a vegan cheeseburger for 14, chicken fingers for 11. They They have Dole Whip pineapple sorbet, and vanilla soft serve. So you can come here for dessert too. I'm so excited for this. This goes under refurbishment, this whole area. The Popeyes area with the Wimpy's goes under refurbishment every January for like 3 weeks. And then we haven't had this since before Christmas. So
yes, and sometimes they're open on the weekdays, sometimes it's not. They're definitely open on the weekends.
Yeah, these hours are never announced, ever.
So I mean, I think they normally close down around like 1 or 2 if they are open. They don't stay open for long, so.
No, you gotta get it while you can. All right, let's get some lunch and we'll see you in a minute.
All right.
The biggest, bestest burger. And here's a hot tip. If your kid needs a nap, park the stroller right here. Have them watch the water, listen to the water, because after that burger and sitting here for 10 minutes, I'm ready. I'm ready for a nap. I'm ready. All right, there's Wimpy's. You got some restrooms over there.
It's called a water closet. I think that's what they call it.
They're calling them the water closets. That's funny. And then back here is Me Ship the Olive. So this is Popeye Ship the Olive. And it used to be like you could go in there and play around. They have it closed off for COVID, you know, high touch surface areas. But if you go back here, there's the lagoon viewing where you can see the new coaster they're building.
Oh.
Wow. So this is the new coaster. They're testing it right now, so you can't get all the way back there. There's a dude working there for safety control. They've got all the cranes out. They're putting on the finishing touches. You make your way on this side of the ship, you'll have a really, really good view of all of Islands of Adventure. It's a really, really cool place to chill out. If you have sensory issues, come here, relax. Let's head back up into Toon Land. See where we go from here. A little bit of wayfinding. That's where we came into Toon Island at. Over here is Wimpy's. Popeyes and Bluto's Bilge Rat Barge. Way back there is where we saw Me Ship the Olive and the new coaster. This is Blondie's. They have pretty good food. Again, it's going to be mobile order. And then you have a seat, you mobile order, and they'll bring it to your table. That mountain back there, that weird looking mountain, that's actually Dudley Do-Ride's Ripsaw Falls. The walls right now got it closed off. It's under construction. It's every January, February, the 2 water rides go under refurbishment, and Jurassic Park too, because it's a water ride. They just check the track, replace any parts, repaint, make sure it's running good, and then they'll reopen it. It usually takes 2 or 3 weeks, sometimes less, but this will be back open in a few weeks.
Yep, it looks so dry.
It's part coaster, as you can see the big drop, and it's part water flume. It'll get you wet. It'll get you wet for sure. Between the two, you'll feel like you've had a whole bath. So
yeah, and if you want to know which one gets you more wet, probably that one over there.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, if you have a lot of people in your car for this one right here, the Ripsaw Falls, if the weight is distributed evenly, you're gonna get super wet. If your car's a little bit lighter, you won't get as wet. Just plan on, when we do water rides, we pack our dry bags. We pack extra socks, underwear, shorts,
I mean, nobody...
shoes, a whole change of clothes, and pack a couple trash bags to take out your wet stuff.
Yeah, nobody wants to walk around with wet socks.
Right, no. That's the fastest way to get a blister, so. All right, let's keep on heading through Toontown. This is the last ride in Toontown, this Ripsaw Falls here. We're gonna head over the bridge, and we're gonna head into the jungle. Right up there is Pterodon Flyers. You got a track, it swings you on a swing, and it's for kids only. You have to be under a certain height to ride it. You can ride it with a parent, but just us, we can't go on it.
I mean, I'm technically a kid at heart, but
yeah,
this
but
way.
You have to have a little person with you to be able to ride that. And that creepy noise is coming from Kong. This is a ride where you sit in a vehicle, it actually drives you around, but then there's 3D screens. And I'm not gonna lie, it's scary. So I wouldn't take your little tiny kids on this.
No.
No, no, no.
Not at all.
Super fun though, super fun. It's called Skull Island, Reign of Kong. And now, we're in Jurassic Park. All right, over here is Thunder Falls, another place where you sit down, mobile order, and they bring it to your table. Right behind it, you can go and stand in the splash zone for the river adventure. Right over there where the ground is wet, that's the splash zone. You can come over here though and just watch and not get wet. River Adventure is the Jurassic Park ride. You get on a big boat with you and 16 of your closest friends. And you see all the dinosaurs, and then your boat gets knocked off the track because you're just taking an innocent tour, and then all of a sudden you're in Velociraptor land and there's a T-Rex coming after you, and there's this big drop, and you'll get wet.
Yeah.
Depending on where you sit and how heavy your boat is, you'll get more wet. But you'll get wet.
So yes, Island of Adventure is definitely the place where if you want to get a little wet,
yes,
this is the place to come.
Yep.
To cool off a little bit.
It is great for a sunny day. Over there in the other park, Universal Studios, is great for a rainy day. They have a lot of indoor rides. Most of the rides over here are outdoors. Oh, they didn't get too wet. That's not too bad. All right, let's go see what else Jurassic Park World has to offer. All right, you got some rock climbing over here. This is Camp Jurassic. This is where the entrance to Pterodon Flyers actually is. So the actual play area where you could go up and get in the trees and stuff is closed right now. But when it reopens, it's a really cool place to bring your kids. They can just run around, climb in the trees a little bit. Super fun. Right across from Camp Jurassic is the Jurassic Outfitter store. That's actually also the exit for the Jurassic River Adventure ride. There's the River Adventure entrance. Right across from it is the new coaster they're building. Still not exactly sure where the entrance is going to be, but I don't think it's here because this just looks very permanent. I think this is just going to be stroller parking from now on. All right, right across from that is the Raptor encounter. You can go and meet one of the raptors. Super interactive, super fun, super funny. If you have the universal photo thing where you just get all your pictures taken all day long, they'll take your picture. You can take a video with your own camera. It's pretty fun, pretty fun. This Pizza Predatoria, not open right now. Hopefully it reopens soon. They call this the Jurassic Park Animal Control Training Zone. You can practice your skills. It's just carnival games, guys. All right, here's Burger Digs. Same thing with the mobile order. You just have a seat, mobile order, they bring it to your table. And there's the Dino store.
I don't know what's going on.
This right here is another place where you gotta be careful because they'll come out and snatch you for tours to sell you vacations. There's a fun photo spot. A couple of food stands, drink stands, and then we're gonna go this way into Harry Potter Land. Alright, so I know we took you around the park this way, but it's really best to go into Jurassic Park Land this way because look at that sign. Welcome to Jurassic Park. Okay, for real, we're gonna cross the bridge into the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. Once you get into the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, you can go left for Hogwarts or right for Hogsmeade. So let's go left first. This is a stage where they'll have the dancers, singers, all kinds of Harry Potter cool stuff, shows going on there. This is Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey.
It takes you on a little adventure through, I don't know, I think it kind of tells a story in each of the scenes.
Yeah, but I've never been on a ride vehicle like this. So you're in like a box, but you can see the people next to you and it's 4 per row. The thing comes down over your head, and then the whole thing moves you around. It's not 3D, but there are screens, and the vehicle moves with the screens, so you feel like you're moving. You're flying with Harry Potter. You're getting chased by a dragon. There's Dementors. There's some spiders. It's a little scary. It's mostly fun. It's really fun. Not for super tiny kids, there's a height restriction. This
Yeah.
is super fun. Okay. So if you're unsure if you're gonna fit in the seats, there are test seats in front of the rides.
Let me take my sword off.
All right, give me your sword, your umbrellas.
All
right.
So this is how much room you got.
Yeah, pull that down.
And then is there like a green thing somewhere there?
Yeah.
Oh.
So then it shows you got the green light, so you fit in that seat and you're good to go. Bigger chested, bigger armed, bigger stomach people.
If you're a bodybuilder, good luck.
Yeah, and especially if you're really tall, some of these rides aren't gonna work for you. Definitely do the test seats before. All right, over here is the Flight of the Hippogriff. This is a good starter kiddie coaster, but it's kind of fun if you just want to take a little ride on a hippogriff. Whee!
So they live.
That's it for this side of Wizarding World. Let's go into Hogsmeade now. Here's a butterbeer cart, nectar of the gods.
So this is the other stand that I was talking about.
You're gonna hear a lot of people talking about the butterbeer here, and that's because it's really awesome. So in Hogsmeade, it's gonna look like a winter wonderland scene. There's permanent snow on all the roofs. This line right here is gonna be for your wands. If you wanna have a wand experience, you can get in line there. The Owl Post is a little store they have here, full of Harry Potter goodies. Over here's the restrooms where you're gonna hear Moaning Myrtle as you're trying to do your business. Right here is Hog's Head. They have good beer, hot butter beer during the cold season. Here's the Three Broomsticks. Great place to get some lunch or dinner. Got good fish and chips. And another butterbeer cart because butterbeer is just that good. And then off to the left here is Hagrid's Magical Creatures Motorbike Adventure. This is the newest addition to the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. The line gets very long. Right now I think it's at an hour and it doesn't even start right there. The line is actually, we'll show you where it starts. A lot of times you'll have a virtual line, which is on the app, and the times go quick. When they do the virtual line, you gotta be on it fast. All right, we're going out of Hogsmeade now, and there is the train from Hogsmeade to King's Cross. That's a fun train ride there and back, and there's a show on board, and it's different each way. So if you have a park-to-park pass, it's really fun. It's not scary or anything, it's just a chill ride, take you from park to park. And we're still passing the line for Hagrid's. We're actually in a whole nother land now. This is called the Lost Continent. But you're actually gonna go past the Talking Fountain to get in line for Hagrid's, so. All right, Talking Fountain is super funny. I don't know where the person is located, but he talks to you, he'll sing, he can spit water out of his mouth. It's super fun. Right next to it is some Coke FreeStyle machines. The sensor underneath your Coke FreeStyle cup, and you can activate it for one day, you can activate it for the length of your trip, and inside both parks, you just get free refills all day. I think there's like a 10-minute wait time in between refills.
Yeah, because I think I tried it once and they ran out of something.
Oh, okay.
And then when I tried it again, they was like, oh, you gotta wait. So.
But if you're a soda drinker, this is worth the money for sure. Because I think a soda is like $4 for one thing.
So it saves you like a good 12, or actually 20 bucks.
Depending on how much you drink, it could save you more. Let's keep on heading through the Lost Continent. It's a really well-themed land. It's like ancient Greece. We've got a lot of old architecture, old structures. The Fire Eater's Grill right here has some really good chicken. Oh, yes! There's always fun stuff here, always. You're gonna see this really, really cool building and you're gonna go, wow, that must hold something spectacular. And you would be right 4 months ago, but they closed down the show. This was called Poseidon's Fury, and I mean, this building alone is just spectacular. I don't know why they closed the show. I mean,
other than, they probably could have upgraded the screen a bit.
Yeah, the screens were getting old. The story was fun. The storyline was really fun, but They do need to do some upgrading, and I don't know if they just didn't have the money to do it. I don't know.
I honestly don't know how long this has been around, so I mean, like,
and we did it once after social distancing was put in place after they reopened last summer, and it was really long because you had to move group by group, and everyone was social distance, and it was really hard to actually keep the show going because of that. So maybe once the social distancing is over, they'll bring it back. I don't know.
I hope so.
I hope so, and I hope it's a little better.
We'll find out, right?
All right, right across from the Poseidon's Fury is going to be a really cool restaurant called Mythos. They have indoor and outdoor seating, really good food. It's not a mobile order restaurant. It's actually a sit-down table service place. You can make reservations at the front of the park before they open. I think they're open 11-ish. Check their hours, make a reservation. It's a really cool place to just sit down and take a break in the air conditioning.
Yeah.
All right, and that's about it for the Lost Continent. We're gonna head over the bridge into Dr. Seuss. If you go down that path, there's a really cool spot out by the lake where it sounds like you're on a troll bridge because you can hear the troll underneath. And it actually echoes across the lake. So if you ever hear by the water, that's the troll underneath the bridge. This place always smells like cotton candy, but
It does. You know what it
Honk Honkers, the place where you could get the huge cotton candy, is still closed. So it's kind of mean for them to make it smell like cotton candy, right? This is Moose Goose. Moose juice, goose juice. You can get little snacks. They actually have goose juice and moose juice. It's just ices, different icy flavors. Up there is the Snookers and Snickers sweet candy cookers. They literally have a wall of candy and cookies and fudge. And over here is the Mulberry store. Gizmos and gadgets. Lots of Dr. Seuss merch. This is the High in the Sky Seuss trolley train ride. Great views from way up there, but it's hot. There's Thing 1, Thing 2, and Cat in the Hat. Sometimes the Grinch will come out, sometimes the Lorax.
Yeah, sure.
This is the Circus McGurkus Cafe, Stupendous. It's closed right now. Universal is using it as a team member lunch location to keep all their team members socially distanced. Over here, yeah, this is the Onceler's house. And right behind it is the Seussicle. A Carousel. There's one fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish.
Oh, blue.
It's kind of like a Dumbo, where over at Disney World, where it just takes you up into the sky, gives you a good ride. So right behind one fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish, on the other side, Saturdays and Sundays, they said usually when it gets so busy that both parks are reaching capacity, if you're in one park, you can take the little shortcut into the other park. That way you don't get out of the park and then risk not getting back in.
Yeah, because I think they count for you, like they count for both of the parks. So once you sign in here, you're pretty much counted for.
Right.
So.
But today it's not that bad. It's a weekday, so it's not too busy at all.
Yeah, which is the best time to come.
Yes, yeah, weekdays are good. This is the Cat in the Hat ride. Very air conditioned, very creepy with the Thing 1 and Thing 2. And then it spits you out into cats, hats, and things. Right, and then on the other end of the Seuss Land is green eggs and ham, and it looks like a big green ham. All right, so it looks like a big ham with a fork in the top, and then there's two green eggs to go with the green ham. And they have tater tots here. So pizza tots, green eggs and ham tots, buffalo chicken tots, brisket Philly tots, and hoo hash, tots, tots, tots. A little bit of wayfinding. Behind us is Seuss Land. You've got the Confisco grill here with the backwater bar. Over there's the Starbucks again. Right here's the U-Rest, the Hulk. We're back to where we started. And we are in the U-Rest area now. Come back here, chill out, take off your mask. Have a great view of everything. The Marvel Superhero Island, Toon Island, Jurassic Park, Harry Potter, The Lost Continent, Dr. Seuss. If you look really closely, you'll see some sneetches on the beach. Alright, and that has been our guide of Universal's Islands of Adventure at Universal Orlando Resort. Super fun place.
It really is. Yeah, I love this area so much. And anytime I go to the Harry Potter land, it just makes me want to go home and actually watch one of the movies. Really the first one, really. But
yeah. This place is going to make you want to read a book. It's going to make you want to watch a movie and just have so much fun. If you want to take a trip here to Universal, let us know. We're travel agents and we'd be happy to help you plan any vacation anywhere in the world at any time.
Yep.
Thank you so much for trekking with us and we'll see you real soon. Bye.